Hey everyone, it's Sean, and welcome to Invest with Fire. In this video, we're going to talk about if Pirate Chain is a scam or not. Now, if this video is helpful, like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Invest with Fire for more up-to-date information. Now, to give you a summary of this entire video, is that based on what I found, I don't believe Pirate Chain is a scam. However, I do want to present to you both sides of what I found because there's some information that I just can't verify. I'm not a programmer, I'm not a coder, but I've done my research on Pirate Chain and I believe in the mission and I have a good idea of how it works. But in the end, I can't find third-party information to verify some of the stuff that I found. So some of it I don't know. So if you guys have any information or knowledge or know where I can find this information, please let me know in the comments below or DM me on Twitter. So I'm going to start off with the bad and end it with the good. So first off, I found this Twitter thread where this anonymous person posts and lists all these things about Pirate Chain and saying that's a scam. So I'm going to talk about some of these things. But some of these points, I don't really know. So first off, this first point, this blockchain launched 3 years ago, and it's already mined 90% of its total coins. Not even Bitcoin has reached this percentage yet. The vast majority of these mined blocks are completely empty outside of a single transaction, giving the owners of the block rewards an overwhelming supply to dump on investors. So this first point, there are other coins out there that have 100% of their coins mined. And they aren't scams. So if we take a look at CoinMarketCap, and we see here, let's take a look at XRP. XRP has basically 100% of their coins mined right here. And if we take a look at Litecoin, they also have 100% of their coins mined too. But I don't believe that these coins are scams. So you can see right here, 100% mined right here. So, you know, I could speak to that point. Just because 100% of the coins is mined doesn't not make it a scam. However, I can't verify, you know, how many whales are there or what percentage or what wallets own Pirate Chain because, I mean, it's an anonymous cryptocurrency, right? So I don't know how I can verify this. So if someone could let me know on how I can verify if, you know, the original investors own a lot of these coins and that they could dump it on us, you know, let me know. Okay, this second point. Pirate Chain has a convoluted mining system called delayed proof of work. The easiest way to explain delayed proof of work is proof of stake mixed with proof of work, and the miner block rewards is denominated by ASICs who have hoarded the entire supply, yada, yada, yada. You know, so sure, I mean, his point sounds good, and I kind of know how delayed proof of work just based on what I researched. So if someone can respond and let me know on how this stuff works or if this is actually valid, please let me know. I also want to show you, this article goes point by point about how Pirate Chain is not a scam. And it sounds great, but I can't speak to this point, so I don't know. This next bullet point, can you run a notary node? No, there's only 64 notary nodes, and the only way to vote for these nodes is during annual elections if you own KMD. And the cryptocurrency is based on Komodo. So I tried looking for this information. I've seen posts out there about how the Pirate Chain community has asked people to vote for Pirate Chain on these nodes, but then I couldn't really see the results, and I didn't really see if Pirate Chain got voted for these notary nodes. And I've also read something about how these notary nodes aren't really key to how Pirate Chain works, and they just add an extra layer of security. But I don't know I don't see where Pirate Chain got voted for these nodes or not. So if someone can let me know on that, that'd be great. So next, this fourth point right here. Oh, and I didn't mention the creator of Komodo, JL777, is a known scam artist who loves pre-mines. Okay, sure. I mean, you know, this person makes his point. Just based on from my research, what I found, I did find this old Bitcoin talk post about JL77 and this person saying that this person is a scammer. And apparently this is by Monero Man. So this is a pro Monero person. So, you know, I don't know if we could totally trust this person because maybe this Monero person doesn't like the person who created or helped develop parachain. So, that's kind of a moot point too. I mean, from what I know about GL77, he seems like an okay person, but that's all I really have to go on that. So if someone could let me know, that would be great. But just based on what I found, all I found was this forum post right here. All right, this next bullet point, what about the product? Parachain has not developed a single technological innovation. They have not published any research or have influenced any other chains. Their entire project is based on the success of Zcash. Literally, Parachain needs a shitcoin like Zcash to innovate the Parachain project to even survive long term. Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't really make Parachain a scam or not. And Parachain makes privacy mandatory. So just because Parachain is based on another cryptocurrency doesn't make it a scam. However, I don't really know this. All I really know is based on from what I see. I know that wrapped Parachain has been developed too. So that gives Parachain like DeFi capabilities. But for this point, okay, this doesn't really make it a scam. Okay, and this last point. If it could get any worse, the technology behind Parachain is privacy. ZK Snarks requires what is ironically called a trusted setup. Because you need to trust the developers that had to destroy their private keys during the setup ceremony. All right, so when Parachain was created, there was these public keys that were created that if you had all these keys and used them, then you can mine coins. However, in order for this to happen, all 87 people, I believe it's 87, all 87 people with these keys would have to agree to mine coins. But however, I don't think this is feasible because it would require a lot of people to go against their values and to go against what they created in order to mine and destroy the cryptocurrency that they created. So I don't believe that this makes this Parachain a scam just because they had this trusted setup. So I'm going to leave a link to this thread right here, and a bunch of people responded to this person and they've left good information right here too that you can all read. So, why don't you read this article and look into this information and please let me know what you think about this. Okay, the next thing that goes against Parachain that I want to talk about is this Reddit thread on the screen right here. And in this Reddit thread, this person, level application 847, and this person brings up a lot of points about Parachain and how it can possibly be a scam. Now, this person goes really in depth of his responses about Parachain, and this person definitely sounds like a programmer. Now, I can't speak to all these things that this person brings up, but this person sure does love to write and brings up a lot of points about Parachain. So I'm going to leave a link to this article in the description below and let me know what you guys think. Okay, this next point, this doesn't go for or against Parachain. I just wanted to present you this information. And this person posted this picture about how Parachain, how about the current supply is 182 million, mean that 89% of the current supply exchanged hands in the past 5 months, which is mind-blowing. However, this person later responded saying that they use CoinGecko's data. An average daily price was calculated from open and close price from that day. A portion of those coins were definitely the same coins being exchanged, but there's no way of knowing that. What the percentage is though. And just think about this little, I mean, that makes perfectly sense, right? If someone exchanges if someone exchanged Parachain from one wallet to another wallet, this will show up as data, right? And if someone keeps doing this, going back and forth, it shows that there's action happening on the exchange. But this, I don't know what this exactly proves because, I don't know of many people actually exchanging Parachain or using Parachain myself. The people that I know that have Parachain are holding it, especially with Parachain trading below $2. And people have bought it above $2 too. So, this is just one piece of information I want to show you. And this person also wrote this thread right here. So just keep that in mind too. But this was a good thread too about the things for Pirate Chain not being a scam. Now, I'm going to go my first thing I want to pull up that is for Pirate Chain. So here's GitHub, and we can use GitHub as kind of feeling of how much activity is going for the blockchain, right? Because the more things that we see, or the more things that we see happening on GitHub, which GitHub is kind of used as a repository for like storing code, for working with other people, to modifying code and keeping track of updates. So the more activity you see on GitHub, that means the more activity or the more things that are being worked on for the blockchain, like improving it, hopefully, right? But however, this is not always a good measurement because like you can just make a one letter change in your code, and then it shows up as a commit right here. So you can see right here, there's been 32,000 commits for Pirate Network right here. So, this is kind of a good thing to check to see how active the developers are working on Pirate Chain 2. So I just want to present to you that. All right, this next point is that the Pirate Chain team had an independent quality assurance testing and security review done by Cyber Unit Technologies, and their website's here. This website looks great. They look legit. And looking at this, the objective of this was the assessment aims to understand Pirate Chain implementation's current state. In general, this includes the ability to maintain the consistent state of the distributed ledger on a large number of nodes, as well as the ability to process state updates in the form of transactions sent by users, the ability to resist common attack patterns and continuous operations under a heavy load. And the conclusion of this audit is that no critical vulnerabilities were found. And this test or this audit that was done by this company, this is great, right? I mean, this is one piece of evidence that kind of shows me that hopefully Pirate Chain is not a scam. I mean, why would they have an independent organization do this audit? If we can actually trust this audit, what I would like to actually see though is to have some kind of on-chain analytics that we can see ourselves and we can see the health of the chain, right? And see the activity of what's going on. However, I'm not a programmer, I'm not a coder, and maybe this is impossible with a privacy cryptocurrency. So I don't know the limitations of a privacy cryptocurrency and if you can actually have some kind of on-chain analytics. But just to have that data and to see it will make me feel better. So this audit sounds great, and I went through it. It looked good, and again, I mean, it makes me believe that if the Pirate Chain team actually has an independent audit done, I mean, it just shows that they're legit. The next thing I found is this website, is this coin a scam? And they said that Pirate Chain is good and that it's not a scam. So take this for what it is. And you can see here, people are responding back and forth about how Pirate Chain is either a scam or not. So take this information for what it is. The last point I want to bring up is Pirate Chain's YouTube channel. And on this channel, they have several videos. They have weekly chats in which they talk for hours. And you can see here, this video right here, they talked for almost 3 hours on here. And this just shows me that they actually care about the community. They care about updating everyone about their progress and actually interacting with people, And in the end, when you're investing into these small altcoins, what you're doing is really investing in the team. Because when you're investing in these small coins, there's really not that much information out there. There's an idea, hopefully there's a white paper, but that's what you're kind of going off from, right? You need to believe in the team and believe that they can actually execute their plan. So I hope this was helpful. I just wanted to show you both sides. In summary, I'm still invested in Pirate Chain. I'm holding my Pirate Chain. But you have to understand that this is a small altcoin. And a small altcoin is volatile. And it's going to go up and down. And we still haven't hit altcoin season, which I don't believe is going to actually happen this year. And it's probably going to be pushed out to next year. But of course, you never know with the market. But usually with the market, usually Bitcoin peaks first. And then all the other coins lag behind there. So that's it, everyone. I hope this video was helpful. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.